Good day, United States of America people settling on this land. I am an American, and I mean a United States of America national settler on this land. And being on this land, I have stayed for as long as I've stayed and continue to do so and respect all the what I found in this land, the people and all the creations of God, the lands, the air, the waters, and everything else that is created on this land, plus other creatures, as they are. So in respect, I don't bother anybody, I don't steal, I don't grab what's not mine. As a matter of fact, I give back, as most people. And one of the organizations that ask for donations, the Internal Revenue Authority, that basically doesn't do anything for me, but in the mix of trying to get to know everything that is included in settling on this land of United States of America, and I don't mean US or United States, but United States of America, the Americas, North America, so which doesn't include Canada, only the part that is southern of Canada, but still a part of the northern part of America, which is United States of America. I hope I'm clear for those who know the region. So giving back to Internal Revenue Authority and with the vague information that we are giving back to better the nation, which is the United States of America, and also to basically contribute to benefiting from what is of this land that we find here as we come and settle on it. As I say, vague. With the vague information, we kind of go along and do what we do, but as time goes on, you filter and you get the right information, and you let go of what is not right and you stick to what is right. Having been given to Internal Revenue Authority, it's for whoever chooses to give back, you give back, and you choose to do so. Although if you want to give back, you're given a number, just like any other organization. If you're number one to donate to this organization, we give you a number and you donate to our organization, and we say you're number one donator or number 10 or a million person, 1,020,000, as many as people who donate to the organization. That's what I believed it is, which is called the Social Security number for Internal Revenue Services in America, which is the North American United States of America region. Now, when you cannot, or when you don't want to donate anymore, it becomes a crime. Even though you willingly started donating, you are told you cannot stop donating once you start down the road when you're already donating whatever you donate. Now, there is a percentage that they suggest you give, or you can give more. And that's mainly when you're working. Although in some statements, they say that you must, if you're earning a living in this nation, to give, you must give some of your money. Not only that, you give on all other things, either after you give them and they want to take as soon as you make an income, or as soon as you receive any kind of finances in your life. And then when you have assets, they want to have that too, and you give them some monetary funds on your assets. So it becomes a way of grabbing from you as long as you're receiving. But there are no real laws that govern this organization. And when you ask questions, I asked questions. So what is IRS in terms of when you want to go this far, when you want to do this and the other thing? You know, they tell you follow the instructions on their website, and you keep following the instructions, and one form leads you to another form, and another information leads you to another information. When you feel like you have concluded, and they don't give you answers, direct answers, but they tell you go on their website and get those, directions to ask the question that you want to ask. When you ask the question and you send in all these, most of the time it's a pile of paperwork that you've put together, and you send it in, they will tell you that you have asked a question that is frivolous. A question that is frivolous, which means doesn't have an answer. And when it doesn't have an answer, they tell you withdraw your question. And when you have to withdraw the question, they don't tell you how. You almost have to figure it out how to do it. When you tell them, okay, if you don't have an answer, it's okay. You think they'll just close the file, walk away, send your paperwork back, or discard it, throw it away. They don't. They actually tell you that you have 30 days, and this is standard from what I've come to know. Only 30 days for you to withdraw, between them writing you through United States of America Post Office, which is a branch of them too, that will mail you a notification to withdraw in 30 days, which will take about 5 days to get to you. And then if you try to filter out if the phone call didn't work, when you get that notification and try to write them back, it will take another 5 days at least, if not more, for them to receive it and also get back to you. Now, if your mail is tampered with, mine was tampered with, and I didn't get it in time. Sorry, I didn't get mailing in time, and the mayor of the city where I am held up the mail so that they may be able to impose almost $100,000 onto the Social Security that I'm attaching the question to. And they say you have to attach the question to the Social Security so they can impose a fee on you. So that fee is imposed on you because you asked a question, they don't have an answer. And then they want to levy your assets and take them from you. And that's how people are unable to pay, and IRS steals people's assets and finances. And that's United States, but not United States of America, even though we think they are the same. Jesus is with us, and I believe we'll overcome this. Whoever